Yo, 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 yo. What's up? We're back again. Ken's on his way here, and I'm just playing with this. So essentially what we need to do today is we didn't mount this pulley, so we need to mount that. We didn't mount this pulley, so we need to mount that. That's the alternator. That's for the Pro Charger itself. We also need to mount the oil pump here, vacuum pump, fuel pump here. I think he's bringing the trans over too, so we can put that on and see where we are for shimming for that. But this setup needs to come off again. Holy shit, that guy's annoying. Coming in? You coming in? You coming in so I can close the door? Okay. This battery's gonna die soon, but that's where I'm starting. I'm gonna take the blower off so we can get to this one, and then this plate has to come off again to get to the back one. Essentially, that was just to mock it up and see how it would fit. You have to come off again. Oh baby, you got what I need.
But you say he's just a friend.
And you say I'm just a friend.
Oh baby, you.
Rubber hammer.
Fucking 2.7 EcoBoost in this bitch.
You bragging?
315 horsepower. Ford family. No, look how much I brought. I brought the inverter, I brought my alternator, the starter, the fuel system, the engine pan, or the engine diaper. I brought a bunch of fittings if we want to get creative. Flywheel bolts and flex plate bolts and spacer bullshit.
I like this.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
What we're doing now is we're measuring the clearance between this and this, because this one fits into this one. And if the clearance is too big, then it'll probably wear too fast, and if it's too short, then this is gonna jam into the crank.
And that's not good.
Yeah, and that's not good. That'll ruin your bearings. So we're trying to get the correct measurements right now so we can get the proper spacing.
Let's put this right here. Double check them all.
Oh wait, 0.555?
That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah. Yeah, 0.555. So, yeah. See how far this one actually fits in. Yeah. Like that's how far it's supposed to be out compared to what we had.
Yeah.
Which was like out to here.
Out to here, yeah.
Which probably isn't that bad, but the further in it, the more meat to grab, yeah.
But the closer it is to pushing on
The crank, yeah.
which is yeah. See if the board gets in there, Kyle.
No, not a chance.
We took everything out at my.
Got a big car part, so we don't have torch. It's been in there for like an hour.
We're on.
It's gonna be hot though. No. It's hot. I have a piece of tape here that I can put on. For now. Just put it on the bottom, and then once you get it down so far, we'll take the tape off. Perhaps. Oh, it's going on way crooked. So we got it on now. What we had to do is we had to put the pulley in the oven, and then the Pro Charger was in the freezer. And then it kind of just went on, just slid on.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, blah.
Blah. My shaft is bigger.
We had an alternator drive set up on this side now. I had to put the blower back on.
Because streetcar.
Yeah, but that was the thing we had to put on was the alternator drive plus the chassis thing. And then we'll have to put a cog belt on this side.
Which is.
It's in the back. This cog, yeah.
Goes there.
And the belt. Belt driven. Everything's belt driven. Like cog belt driven.
Except for the blower.
Yeah.
You didn't, did you?
I'm getting you doing work on your own motor.
This is a rare scene.
You should get more involved.
Fuck off. I like it when your hands are dirty. My hand. I pulling this off too? No, it's just.
No, it's just that, yeah. I had to hammer it off earlier. The rubber mallet. Don't do it. Okay, never mind.
He's fucking.
I've never had any cool belt driven stuff before. And now look at me.
Play with all the cool shit, Kyle.
That's mine.
Filter in, rails back, out, and then back to the tank. Or I could even put it on the tank, like back here or something.
We have an Aeromotive.
Elky pump. A big fucker. Supports like 5,000 horsepower on methanol.
Yeah. Is it going to be too much though for your pump needs? Like, is it going to heat?
It's all bullshit.
Like, is it going to heat the fuel too much?
I feel like it's not even going to because the fucking amount of the time the car is going to be running and then shut off. Oh yeah. But that's how it's going to sit.
It still hits.
Wicked.
Like, way too much.
Wicked.
Uh-oh.
Or will it?
Yeah, it will, because you see the thing can only go into there. So we've come to the conclusion, instead of buying like a new fuel pump or something, we're going to give it a go and
Notch some of the motor plate.
notch some of the motor plate out. It's still going to have a bunch of thickness here compared to like the other side.
Which is a lot thinner.
Which, yeah, it was a lot thinner, but this is definitely in the way. So maybe I won't notch it all the way out to this line right away.
See where it goes.
Yeah.
We'll clean it up after.
Are you finally doing something with that thing?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
Been renovating basements, so
Oh, okay.
nothing fun.
That's fancy.
So yeah. Nice.
Don't you have to build a splitter onto that still?
Yeah.
A bigger one?
Yeah. So the splitter there is already bigger than the splitter I have, and then that gets more.
And then, yeah.
Well, that's
Not
just
to
a
mention
lip.
it's probably like
That's just a lip.
half a foot wider than that one too.
Yeah.
Oh boy. And there, yeah, I can see the rears on there. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna need some wider wheels, I think.
It's just like doesn't better well. Oh yeah, I probably won't. Because of
The intercooler?
I gotta do some trimming, which I knew would happen.
But it's already wider.
Like 3 inches, something like that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to find some new mounting spots for it, I think.
Well, the fenders mount all the way around to here now.
Oh.
They like curve around, so the fenders will have like quick releases here.
Yeah, and then side skirts and... It looks like a really expensive piece to replace.
Yeah, it's all friggin' one piece. I'm into it.
Just stand it next to the other one.
That's 85 thou, by the way.
That looks like exactly the amount that we needed it to go into. These are cool. Yeah, we got a re-bolt on our little new machine things that we just got done. Yeah, it worked. This episode is brought to you by Monster, white ones specifically.
Kyle goes through phases. He'll do the blue, and then he'll get sick of them and do the white.
Yeah. Jam them right in your cocksucker. Upside down. This one.
Oh, you did. Fuck. Whatever.
I wonder why I'm sitting so low.
Are they the same length?
What?
Are they the same length?
Did I just do that again?
Yeah. I was gonna ask, are they the same length, those bolts?
Oh, they're two different bolts. So we mounted the alternator over here, and it runs off a belt into here. We got all our pucks mounted in there. All the pucks mounted in there.
That looks a lot better.
Yeah, it looks way better for spacing. We had to get these machined, make it shorter, so the pucks went in further. We're gonna put the flywheel on and just tighten it down a little bit. And then we're gonna put the trans on and then, or the flywheel, then the torque converter, or the flywheel and then the trans, and then we're gonna check the spacing to make sure it's like the right spacing.
And take pictures.
Take photos. This is definitely not final assembly either. This is just
Oh yeah.
us checking things out.
Sure you don't want to just put those in first and...
What? No, everything's gonna come off. Those are gonna get loctite in, and because we can't torque them down unless we have something to hold this plate. Actually, we probably stick a screwdriver in there. But anyways,
Well, it's all gonna come off anyways, yeah. Probably why it didn't fucking feel right or look right.
the distance is way too big. You gotta use washers for sure, though.
Yeah, well, those washers and that plate are there, or those bolts are there, right?
Yep. So Hutch Transmissions actually figured it all out, the back spacing. We had a measurement that was kind of big for back spacing. I gotta redo this.
Yes, buddy.
So Hutch Transmissions. He really hooked it up. So this bolt, see if I can get it to focus on my hand dish. So this bolt is gonna go here. The flywheel's gonna go tight against this bolt. Then this spacer is gonna go between the flywheel and the torque converter to give us our right spacing. And then this washer goes on the outside of the torque converter, and then this nut. And that's gonna perfectly space it out where we need it. So that way the converter isn't gonna smash into the pump, and it's still gonna have enough on the teeth of the pump to drive the converter.
But look at it.
Yeah, I guess look at it.
This side looks better because you can see the reed.
Well, yeah, it's a full reed trans case bullshit.
But all Hutch.
And all Hutch built the internal.
Hutch is the man.
2-speed power glide.
PTC converter.
Set up super loose.
Yep. It's like it should be like 6,800 to 7,200 stall.